It is Power to Five. Well, we have Marlon Wayans here, who's busy on press tour right now, and it's a good thing. He's tired, but it's a good thing because he has incredible projects in the world right now. Which to me, and because I know you,
Yes.
you still get excited about projects. You still,
And that's unfortunate. I do, but I'm not supposed to. I should be like, oh, I did it. Yeah, project, yay. Press tour. I'm dodging it. Junkets. I'm never there. But
no,
I just have this thing where I'm just super responsible, and I feel like you got to give this project a chance to win.
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel like the last time when you came to see me in the studio, you had just got word that one of your projects had got greenlit, and it was so cute to me because I was like, you were really like, you got the call, you were excited like somebody who got their first greenlit project when you're like,
you know why?
why?
Because then you know you're making money. Like right now on the press tour, I already made my own money. This stuff is free. So this is not exciting, but I am excited about both projects. I really feel like right now I'm doing my best work, and I just want people to know.
Well, I'm offended. Just want you to know because because I'm offended because you should still, even though you not feel like doing press and you're tired, there should still be some energy. And
no, I'm happy to talk to you. Period.
Okay, fine.
You be ghosting, so
That's not true. I have the same. I have the same.
You my second favorite Puerto Rican. So I love Fat Joe. So what I'm saying is, you like facts. Fat Joe, after his interviews with the things he was saying about the locks, it's like, yo, I love Angie Martinez, but I'm gonna give Fat Joe my Puerto Rican of the week.
He gets the Puerto Rican of the week. But I will tell you this, Marlon. I got this week, I announced I got my honorary doctorate. I just did a coaching. I had a pretty good week too. It might not have been a Fat Joe week.
Wait, hold on. You just tell me this, you'll drop this information to me? Okay, so how about this? J-Lo was quickly becoming my favorite Puerto Rican. She's about to usurp Joe for that spot because she got back with Ben. And I know she's just buying time till I'm available.
You always liked the Puerto Rican too. I think I remember you dating somebody.
I grew up with Puerto Ricans. Y'all never gave me a play. Never. They be like,
That's a lie. When I met you, you had a Puerto Rican girlfriend.
How many times did you call your friend, your black friend?
Never.
Never?
I've ever said in my whole life.
You are. That's what makes you that, and the fact you got your doctorate. You're my favorite Puerto Rican again.
I'm the favorite? Oh my God, that makes me so excited.
Of this week.
I feel like I should do a speech or something. Like I feel like I should accept this award. This is a big deal for me. But shout out to Fat Joe. The Fat Joe week of I assume you saw the Verzuz. If you enjoyed Fat Joe's recap so much, I assume you were watching the Verzuz. And as a native New Yorker, I would like your thoughts.
I honestly felt like, and I'm gonna be real, I thought Dipset was about to lay locks out. I was like, they got too many heads. They got too many songs. What's his name? Jim's last album was fire. They don't get the props. They got Hey Mom. They got New York, City. They got hits. But Locks, man, the fact that they were singing, they were doing their thing live, and they was doing the freestyles, and they was connecting with the crowd, and they from Yonkers. And Jada Kiss was like Jordan in the fourth. Jada was like, nah, this ain't even about this Verzuz. This is about my legacy. Y'all put me in that top 10. Y'all put me in that top 5. And he came with fire.
Yeah. Yep. No, it was so good. It was so great. I really I don't know. It was a great.
We love an underdog story. And Locks was the underdogs. They didn't dress up. There wasn't a name brand on any of them. They had like Urban Outfitters t-shirts on.
That's true. But their price is up right now. Their yesterday's price is not today's price for the Locks. But I would also imagine, Mr. Wayans, that your price right now is up as well. Is that factual? Did you just go to sleep? Are you gone? Because your mic
I'm
is
back. I'm back. My phone fell.
Oh, okay, fine.
Is it back? Okay. So I'm hoping. My whole thing is, it's not about the price. It's about the opportunity to do better work with better people and with better scripts, with better directors. And just give myself an opportunity to better myself, and one day go down as a GOAT. What I'm trying the lane I'm trying to walk in, not many have walked in. To be able to be super funny and kill the drama, only like Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, and maybe Tom Hanks have done it. Jim Carrey. So I'm trying to join that elite club of artists that you just go, yo, whatever they do, I'm there for it.
Steve Carell, maybe Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, but Steve Carell don't do stand-up comedy. Right?
That's true. That is true. That is true. Tough thing.
Doing stand-up is a whole nother space. And I want to be like Denzel, charm, Eddie Murphy, funny, versatility, Jim Carrey, ridiculousness, Robin Williams, compassion to make you laugh and cry in the same scene, and the overall like just longevity of a Tom Hanks. So I want to put that together and make a Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, I feel like that you're on your way to that. I feel like this project was carefully chosen to kind of fulfill that vision, and to see.
I got lucky. I feel like God got you.
Yeah, he does.
You just got to keep on walking. People don't understand. Everybody want to give up, or everybody want to just be like, it is what it is. You got to trust God. I'm so glad I haven't made it yet. And as long as I've done it, and I've done well in my life, I haven't made it yet. I've never been the guy. I've never been the dude that's one of the top 10 dudes that gets the best scripts, to work with the best directors, with the biggest budgets, with the biggest marketing budget, and be able to give his best performance. And I'm just working my way into that place. And I feel it coming. I feel the wave. I feel like my mom passed, and ever since she passed, I feel like, thank you, baby. I feel like I got an angel. My mom is lifting me to places that I always dreamed of going.
Isn't that crazy how transition? I've had a lot of loss in my life in the past couple of years too, and I really feel like it changes your drive. I mean, you've always been, I can say this for myself too, we've always been driven people. Like we're driven with work. But when you have a shift in your life like that and you have loss like that, it changes your motivation a little bit, right? Your energy, how you go about things.
Absolutely. And it does, because it's funny, because as much as you miss them, see, me and you are very like passionate people. Like the fact that we've been doing it as long as we're doing it, we look as great as we look. That's a blessing. Because mentally and spiritually, we're happy, we're focused, and we're doing what we love. And so that shows up on your face, and that shows up in your work. But and that also means that we give a lot of our energy to people in our lives that we love. My mom, I gave all my energy, a big chunk of my money, all my attention. And with her gone, it's like now she got me by my shirt, and she's lifting me, because now I have all that energy I was putting in her, I could put into my work. Now when it comes time to do a drama, I don't have to dig deep for pain. I lost my mama. I could cry on cue. Move over, Terrence Howard. I got this. My mama died. I lost my girl. So, with that, I feel like God got me exactly where he wants me to be. I'm in striking distance.
Yeah, man. God bless. And you got an angel now. You have an angel through everything that you do.
Absolutely.
I feel like you're kind of like where the Locks were on stage, where you're like, because your career is incredible already. By the way, if you did nothing else, you've had an incredible career. The Locks have had an incredible career, but you stand up in front of an audience, and it's like your legacy is at stake, and you're like reminding people of who you are and what you are, and you're still trying to move forward and do more things and bigger things. But I feel like you're at that point too, where you're like, yo, my legacy is strong, and I have more to do still right now.
Y'all must have forgot. You know what I mean? It's like, I know what I've been studying. I've been studying this since I was 5. You know what I mean? I'm a different breed. I don't just do stand-up. I started stand-up 10 years ago. My stand-up is I'm getting crazy with the mic now. Like I got my 10 years. So material now, I'm on my 2nd special. I already know my 3rd, 4th, and 5th special. I can shuffle a deck and do 2 hours to 5 hours on any stage. I'm just at that point.
Talk that, Marlon. I love it.
I'm in the zone. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and when you get there, like, and my second special comes out August 19th on HBO Max called You Know What It Is. I'm in New York right now performing this weekend at Gotham Comedy Club. Just do some work on my next hour. And then I'm going to Dania Beach in Fort Lauderdale to perform next weekend. And I'm just in this zone where I'm funny not because of like I'm telling jokes. I'm funny because I'm just telling truth. And when you tell truth and you have a funny perspective of truth, you be like, oh my God, now I can talk about me. Now I can talk about pain. Now I can talk about like relationships. Now I can talk about, I don't care about what happens in the world. I don't care what Trump does. I don't care what Biden does. I care about what I'm doing that's stupid or my kids are doing that's stupid that affects me, that I could talk about, that could enlighten and make other people laugh about their experience.
What are your kids doing that's stupid right now?
They're 21 and 19, everything.
Mm-hmm.
My son is probably raw dog right now.
Oh my God, Marlon.
he knows what the magnums are.
I pray to God you are incorrect. I pray to God you're
wrong.
right.
He ain't gonna learn till he get that burning sensation. Then I ain't gotta say nothing. Once it turns into a dragon, he gonna listen. He'll go look for the gold packs.
I can't wait to see a special. I wish I was I'm traveling this weekend, so I won't be in New York. But I'm dying to see. I've never seen you live. Actually, can you imagine that? I would love to come out to one of these shows and see you. I think
whenever I'm gonna come back to New York, I'll hit you up like, yo, come through. But my special, check it out. It's on HBO Max starting the 19th.
August 19th, HBO Max. Yes. And then, of course, Respect is out this weekend. And I just got the movie last night, so I haven't watched it yet, but I'm dying. I'm going to watch it on the plane. I'm dying to watch it. You look like you bodied this role. Every clip I've seen, you are in your bag. I could tell, I could see. Give me a little bit about your role and
it's dope because I got to play the leading man and the villain. It's her first husband, Ted White, and he used to be like a pimp. And he was also a manager. And so they allude to the fact that he was a pimp. They couldn't put in the movie. But, you know, he wound up physically abusing her and mentally abusing her. And I thought, but he also helped, he was a catalyst in making a career. So I thought, to make it complex, what kind of man would hit a woman? So I read it, and I didn't get to talk to Ted. He wouldn't talk to nobody about the movie. He wasn't happy about them doing a biopic on her and how they were portraying him. So I had to do my own research. So I read the book, Iceberg Slim's Pimp, and I realized that pimps are hurt little boys. That kind of trauma, that damage he had when he was little, he was mad at his mom because she left her ex-husband, who was like a father to him and the only male figure in his life, and she left him for another man, and it hurt his father. And so that messed him up, and he never forgave her for that. And he never wanted a woman to have control over him again, and it made him vicious. But at the end of the day, he was still a hurt little boy. And so and women ain't stupid. Everybody tells women that's an abusive relationship, why don't you just leave them? It ain't that easy, because we as people, we don't watch people fall in love. All we know is they show up with a black eye and it's like, yo, you gotta go. But you don't know, but in love, you're rescuing each other from your damage. So damaged people damage people. And he actually wanted the best for her. And once he's seen her becoming successful, and he started getting jealous, he started getting envious, and he got insecure. And that's when he started putting his hands on. But, you know, his intentions was pure. And so that's why on the screen, all that is going on inside my heart. All that's going on inside my eyes. All that's going on. That's the story that's going on in my character. So every time that camera's on me, you're getting that information through my eyes. And it's a beautiful, twisted journey.
I love that. Wow. You don't have to still audition for a role like this, right? You kind of, or do you?
No, I mean, I've done enough work now where it's like I go have meetings and that's kind of the audition. I mean, I ain't gonna break out in the scripts and Shakespeare, but I want to have the meeting. I call for meetings because I want to know that me and the director are on the same page. Because if my interpretation of the character is different than the director's, we're not gonna have a good experience. So it's important that we're aligned and that I'm servicing her vision. And we just so happen to have the same vision, the same take on this character. And I think that's why, people are really digging the performance.
How did my girl Mary do in the movie?
Mary's always dope. Mary being Mary. There was a scene with Dinah Washington and screams at Aretha Franklin, like she's Aretha's doing one of her songs, and Dinah Washington flips the table over. It's like, B, you don't know who you're messing with. And they're like, was that in the script? And I'm like, nah, that was just Mary being Mary.
That sounds about right.
But she's so good. She's so good. Everybody in the movie is good. Forrest is good. And let me tell you something. If you want to watch greatness, come watch Respect and come see what Jennifer Hudson does with Aretha Franklin. It's next level.
Wow. How exciting. How far do you think about this? Are you already like thinking award season and do you care about that stuff? I know it's about your role and I know it's about your body of work, but do you see that? I mean, do you think about it?
I've been in this industry too long to get my hopes up too high. So for me, all my energy goes into the work, and whatever God got for me after that, that's on God and that journey. But if it happens, I'm grateful. But if it doesn't, I'm still grateful because I'm still working toward the next opportunity, and nothing's gonna stop me until God's ready for me to come home.
God bless, baby. So I'm always proud. This Puerto Rican over here is always proud. Your favorite Puerto Rican is always very proud of you.
That's what I love you.
I can't wait to see both. HBO Max, August 19th is the comedy special.
It's called You Know What It Is.
You Know What It Is.
How do you say that in Spanish? ¿Qué tú quieres?
No, that means what do you want? Don't give me this.
I was close. I got the what?
You know my Spanish is terrible. I don't know why you always try to put me on the spot. You know your favorite Puerto Rican Spanish is terrible.
Oh, y'all speak broken Spanish anyway.
We speak broken.
Y'all man, English, Spanish, Spanish.
Exactly. All right. Love you, Marlon. I can't. Next time, hopefully, when you come back to New York for your other comedy stuff, by then we can like recap, and hopefully it'll be in the award season, and we can celebrate the amazing performance.
We'll do some crack together. Listen, Respect comes out in theaters August 13th. I'm joking. I ain't that hurt. I miss my mom, but I don't want to see it that soon. I ain't touch a crack.
God bless your mom.
I love you, baby.